Hey everyone, right, update. Two things, stamp duty, holiday. Yes, the Chancellor has announced today that, well, he didn't say he's going to help property investors, but he is helping property investors and everyone else who's buying a property under £500,000 and there and over too, there's a saving. So number one, the things that I found interesting or find interesting that should help you get started for much less money now in the property world is that if you're buying your main residence or changing your main residence, i.e. you've sold a house and you're buying another main residence, you will now pay zero percentage stamp duty up to £500,000. That is an enormous saving. For instance, if you were to buy a £500,000 house today and it's your second home, you would have to pay the extra 3% as well. So investors would end up paying about 30 grand just in stamp duty. Now, what it enables you to do is the new tax that's helping investors is it's about half. So you still have to pay the 3% as an investor. However, 30 grand as opposed to 15 grand, it's half, up to £500,000. That is enormous. They're also allowing it for limited companies and, if you want to buy it yourself in your own name, whatever it is, second home comes up to 3%. Now, that's a £15,000 saving. And if you're buying homes, you're trying to do a buy to flip or something like that, that's 15 grand that you've got up your sleeve. Now, be aware, our little friends, the estate agents, because what they might be doing now is looking to inflate the price of the house because they know that you're saving that 15 grand. However, you need to get in quick now. If you're looking at getting into property, making offers, get in there now. And if they start to try to inflate it, say, I'm sorry, that's not how it works, and talk them through the whole system the way that we talk through people through a process. The price is the price. You shouldn't be trying to, I don't want to say extort, but you shouldn't be trying to profit from this. We are profiting from it as investors, but I'll tell you what, we've been hit for the last 4 years. So it's about time we had a little bit of a turnaround and a bit of help from the government. Thank you, Mr. Chancellor, and everyone else who advises you and advise you to do this. So that's great. The first thing is first home buyer or main residence, zero stamp duty up to £500,000. Investor or second home buyer, you're on about half the stamp duty, give or take here and there. You are on half the stamp duty for up to £500,000. So get stuck in, go and enjoy it. Start now. You've got basically until March next year to get this happening. And it starts today. It kicks off today. If you go on a stamp duty calculator now, the government one, it's all been updated. It's all been updated now. So you put in your details and you can see exactly how much stamp duty you'll pay. The second one is, and this is something I've been teaching now for many years, serviced accommodation and or any hoteliers. We have now had our VAT reduced from 20% down to 5%. Now, what does that mean? Well, when you advertise your product, your room on Airbnb or on booking.com or even your own channel, you're getting those direct bookings, you've got to be in the mix and charge your room for £100 a night, £150, £200 or whatever it is, and it's all tax inclusive. You can't start saying, plus tax, whatever, unless you lower the price and, try to be sort of cute about it. But at the end of the day, the price is the price for your product. Now, what we can do is, if it's £100 and 20% of that is VAT, 20 quid, it's now only going to be a £5. And when you get that into the mix with TOMS, the tour operator margin scheme, it helps even further. So, we've got a hotel, we've got service accommodation. talking to the accountant, see how it works with Tom's. That's what we're doing at the moment. Maybe we'll give you an update on how it works with Tom's, but it should be fairly straightforward. It's just working on the VAT numbers. Now, once again, this will help you profit. It will help us kickstart, and that's what this is for. Helps us get back into it. Now, if you have guests who phone you up or send you an email, say, look, you're only down at 5% now. Can you pass that on? Well, yeah, if you're a business, then you can claim that 5% back. If they want you to reduce to 5%, then you need to work out exactly where your rates are, what your profit is, how you want to make it, etc. But I can tell you now, most people who are booking won't be that savvy and won't even care and won't understand what that means to them. It's all about what it means to us at the moment, without sounding selfish, but we needed it. It's a great prop up. Maybe there's more to come. I don't know. I hope so. The sad thing is, it's not backdated to the start of coronavirus. So, the government wants to keep the tax they paid. That's fair enough. But that's the only thing that I can see that's not amazing about these two things. And yeah, there's the green thing as well. However, we won't talk about that today. These are the two big things. It gets you out there, can get us out buying property. Even if you're looking at something that's 200,000, that means your stamp duty is only going to be 3% of that, £6,000. Minimal stuff compared to what we were paying before today. So get out there, get stuck in. This is an incredible opportunity. You've got a few months to take advantage of it. Take action, get off your butt, get some traction and make it move, because I don't think we'll see this again for a long time, such reductions. So make hay while the sun shines, and the sun at the moment is the big stamp duty holiday and the lower VAT down to 5% for service accommodation or accommodation, hotels, etc., etc. Have fun, enjoy, and let's make some profit.